The story takes place many years after the defeat of the Olympian gods, and Kratos now lives in Midgard with his son, Atreus. His second wife, Faye, has recently died, and they've prepared her body for cremation so that they may fulfill her last wish to have her ashes scattered at the highest peak in the 9 realms.
Whither do they call to me? Whither do they call to me?
As they prepare to leave for the journey, a stranger arrives at their door, demanding answers on behalf of Odin.
I thought you'd be bigger. But you're definitely the one. Long way from home, aren't you?
After refusing to leave, the stranger attacks Kratos, and it's soon apparent that he is no ordinary man. It's later revealed that he is Baldur, an Aesir god and one of Odin's sons, who has been granted full protection from all harm.
When Odin sent me here, I just needed answers, but you had to act all proud.
Although Kratos manages to detain Baldur temporarily, he realizes that he and Atreus are no longer safe and that they must leave their home. On their way to the mountain, they meet Brock, the dwarven blacksmith who helped forge Kratos' axe, along with his brother, Sindri.
It was me what made her. Me and my brother. Was one of our best.
It's revealed that they had originally made the axe for Faye, as she was an honorable warrior searching for a way to create peace in the brutal wars of the gods, and Brock and Sindri believed her a worthy champion to carry it. The relationship between father and son is very strained, and Kratos often loses his patience with Atreus and is quick to criticize him. But it's very apparent that his concern of any harm coming to his son is a driving force in Kratos' actions, and his overprotectiveness stems from fear of losing his son, who has been struggling with an illness that seems to be getting worse.
Come then.
Continuing their journey, they meet the Witch of the Woods, and she immediately recognizes Kratos as a god.
I know you're a god. Not of this realm, but there's no mistaking it. He doesn't know, does he? About your true nature? Or his own?
That is none of your concern.
The gods of these realms don't take kindly to outsiders, trust me. I know. When they find you, and they will, they'll make things difficult.
Wanting to help get them to their destination safely, she instructs them to travel to the Lake of Nine, from where they will be able to reach the mountain. From the depths of the lake rose another friendly face, the world's serpent Jormungandr, the last remaining giant in Midgard. The receding water in the lake reveals the magnificent Temple of Tyr, which was built through combined effort of all races to allow the greatly beloved Aesir god Tyr to travel throughout all 9 realms. Kratos and Atreus take the temple bridge to the base of the mountaintop, but as they ascend, they're met by a poisonous blanket of smoke called Black Breath.
The Black Breath is a corruption of magic even I can't dispel. Only the pure light of Alfheim is strong enough to break through. But that road is long. What does this goal mean to you?
It's everything.
When they reach Alfheim, they find a realm suspended in an eternal war. The Dark Elves and the Light Elves have been fighting over control of the light of Alfheim for hundreds of years. And although Atreus is sympathetic to the Light Elves, Kratos warns him that he is only seeing one side of the story and the last stages of a war unknown to them. Their vastly different personalities lead to rising frustrations between Kratos and Atreus, and the father and son fail to understand one another as they each process Faye's death.
Not like you would even care if she was.
Mind your tongue, boy! Until our journey is over, one of us must remain focused. Do not mistake my silence for lack of grief. Mourn how you wish. Leave me to my own.
I'm sorry. I didn't realize.
No. Why would you? Do not know my ways.
After having retrieved the light of Alfheim and using it to banish the Black Breath, Kratos and Atreus continue their perilous ascent to the mountaintop, where they find the imprisoned Mimir, a satyr who once served as Odin's advisor and ambassador to all the realms.
I know every corner of these lands, every language spoken, every war waged, every deal struck. They call me Mimir, smartest man alive.
Mimir reveals to Kratos that the highest peak in all the realms is not in Midgar, but in Jotunheim, the realm of the giants.
We have a Bifrost.
When the giants destroyed all other bridges to their realm, they locked this one up with a secret rune. If it still exists, only a giant would know it.
And all of them left Midgard a long time ago.
True. But today, the winds of fate have kicked up a strange vortex of coincidence. Fact is, there's only one person alive who can get you where you need to go. And luckily for you, my schedule's wide open.
In exchange for beheading him and thus freeing him from Odin's torturous shackles, he will help them reach it.
In case you can't resurrect me, there's something you need to know. Boy, the longer you wait to tell him his true nature, the more damage you do. He will resent you, and you may lose him forever.
There is much about me I would not have him know.
So you value your privacy more than your son, eh?
I'm going to cut off your head now.
Fair enough.
Kratos and Atreus bring Mimir's head to the Witch of the Woods to reanimate him, and upon his awakening, reveals that she is none other than the Vanir goddess Freya, Odin's wife.
Freya? The goddess Freya?
You didn't know either? Sorry.
When word gets out that Mimir is free, the wrath of Odin won't be far behind.
You are God.
Leader of the Vanir, once yes, but no longer.
You did not think it important to tell me.
Are you really going to lecture me about that?
With the assistance of Jormungandr, Mimir gives instructions on where to find the missing components needed to open the Jotunheim portal, and their search leads them to the corpse of Thamur, the frost giant and most skilled stonemason in all the realms who fell at the hands of Thor. Here they are ambushed by Modi and Magni, the sons of Thor, nephews to Baldur, who have been sent to capture them and bring them to Asgard.
Boy. Surrender. The All-Father demands it.
No.
Good.
The brothers are as cruel as they are violent, and after a brutal fight, Kratos kills Magni, to the disbelief of everyone.
You have no idea. You son of a bitch!
Sickness. Fever has returned.
No! It hasn't.
Boy,
The coffin, the blood. The boy's sick, he needs Freya.
No!
steady.
I'll be alright.
There you go, lad.
Continuing their mission to open the Jotunheim realm, they are again ambushed by Modi, and in a rage trying to defend his father, Atreus succumbs to his illness.
Whoops. I think I broke him.
Stay back! The boy has fallen ill! Freya! He's ill.
Inside. This is no ordinary illness. The boy's true nature, your true nature, fights within him.
I did this to him. Will you help me?
Of course. There is a rare ingredient found only in Helheim. The keeper that protects the Bridge of the Damned. I need its heart.
Hell.
The realm of the dead, Do you know it?
Not this one.
It is a land of unyielding cold. Fires cannot burn there, and no magic in all the 9 realms can create a blaze. As for the dead, your frost axe will be useless. You'll need to find something else.
Then I must return home. Dig up a past I swore would stay buried.
Returning back home, he retrieves his Blades of Chaos and travels onward to Hell.
Kratos. Zeus.
Zeus?
My father.
Your father was Zeus? Well, that explains a lot.
After obtaining the heart of the Bridgekeeper and returning to Freya, Atreus is healed, but only temporarily.
He is still ill.
I can break the fever, but to heal,
He must know the truth of what he is.
yes.
Now understanding the source of his son's illness, Kratos has no other choice than to reveal the truth.
I'm a god, boy. From another land far from here. When I came to these shores, I chose to live as a man. But the truth is, I was born a god. And so were you. Boy, have you nothing to say?
Can I turn into an animal?
Can you turn into an animal? No. No, I do not think so.
Although Atreus shows childlike fascination and excitement about this new revelation, as they move onward to the Jotunheim realm, he becomes increasingly arrogant and begins showing a cruel side of him that Kratos had never
And
seen.
his work is junk.
Those things are accurate. Your point?
It's all you ever talk about, over and over. Do something about it or shut up already.
I see.
Yeah! We're sick of hearing about little people's little problems.
All right. That hurt a little.
Believing himself to be untouchable, Atreus kills a beaten down Modi, who had been punished by Thor for failing to avenge his brother's death.
No. He is beaten. Not worth killing.
He should pay for what he said about Mother.
I said no.
But we're gods. We can do whatever we want.
That's what I said to your mother, right before I gave it to her.
What are you doing?
This is a much better knife than Mother's.
You killed against my wishes. You lost control.
Haven't you been teaching me to kill?
I've been teaching you to survive. We are gods, boy. And that makes us a target. From now until the end of days, you are marked. So I teach you to kill, yes. But in defense of yourself. Never as an indulgence.
Nobody cared about him anyways. What's the difference?
There are consequences to killing a god!
Why? How do you know? How do you know?
Watch your tone, boy.
Whatever.
When they return to the summit of the mountain in Midgard to open the Jotunheim portal, they are ambushed by Baldur, and in the ensuing chaos of the fight, the Jotunheim gateway is broken and collapses.
No! You broke the gate! That was our only way to Jotunheim!
Stupid son of a bitch!
Get out of here, boy.
Yes, by all means, Junior, run away. Let Daddy do all the heavy lifting for you.
Let go!
Calm down, boy. You are not ready for this.
I am ready!
And here I thought my family was fucked up. Oh, your father is right, boy. You are far from ready. Now would you be so kind as to hold this for me? Thank you.
Atreus!
Don't you know when to give up?
The fight spans the ground and the sky, where they eventually fall to Tyr's temple, and Baldur activates the bridge, threatening to bring the wrath of Asgard.
And when the bridge opens, the full weight of Asgard will come crashing down on you.
In a last effort to save them, Kratos manages to interrupt the portal from opening, but it instead pulls them all into Helheim. As Kratos, Atreus, and Mimir search for a way out of Hell, they witness a vision from Baldur's past and discover that Freya is his mother. When she learned of a prophecy foretelling Baldur's death, Freya cast a powerful protective spell over him.
Has no power over you now. You would rather die?
Ever feel again? Yes. I would rather die.
Yes.
Mimir explains that the visions in Hell are meant to torture its inhabitants, and that their escape needs to be quick. Before they leave, Kratos is met with one final vision. When Atreus realizes what is happening, he pulls Kratos out of his stupor and saves them from crashing as they fall below into a hidden chamber where Mimir finds a clue on how to reach Jotunheim.
Interesting.
Mimir was granted special sight by the giants in the form of jeweled eyes that would allow him to see secret things only accessible to the Jotun.
Interesting.
The only other one to receive this gift was Tyr, because although he was an Aesir god and the god of war, Tyr fought for peace and used his power to end wars, not start them.
Odin came to regard him as a threat to his rule. He suspected Tyr of collaborating to aid the giants instead of helping to steal their secrets for the Aesir. Same thing he accused me of, frankly. Though in Tyr's case, I believe he was right.
You think Tyr was helping the giants?
I do. He felt responsible for the suffering visited upon them by Odin. I suspect he had something to do with helping them cover their tracks.
Realizing that Mimir would be able to access the hidden Jotunheim portal the same way, they set off to retrieve his missing eye, which was hidden in a giant statue of Thor that had been destroyed and consumed by the World Serpent. As the trio sail through the stomach of Jormungandr and retrieve Mimir's missing eye, the giant snake is ferociously attacked, and they are thrown out onto the ground, only to meet Baldur and Freya, who has arrived in attempts to reconcile with her son.
Something's happened.
There!
I had a feeling that hurting the big snake would bring the two of you out in the open. Do you have any idea at all, what you have cost me?
Baldur's anger and resentment implodes, and in one last battle, he fights Kratos, despite Freya's interventions. As Atreus gets caught in the middle of the battle, Baldur is pierced by a fragment of his mistletoe arrow gifted to him by Sindri. It was the one caveat in Freya's protective spell that breaks the seal of immunity.
Not my blood.
What is that? I can feel this. I can feel everything.
Although Baldur is defeated and given the chance to retreat, he begins to strangle Freya as revenge for destroying his life.
Why do you even care? You could have walked away.
The Cygolians here must be better than this.
No, my boy! My dear sweet boy!
Freya. He chose this.
I will rain down every agony, every violation imaginable upon you. I will parade your cold body from every corner of every realm and feed your soul to the vilest filth in hell. That is my promise.
He saved your life.
He robbed me of everything.
Having finally reached the end of their perilous long journey, Kratos and Atreus open the portal to Jotunheim.
We did it.
We did.
In a temple long abandoned and forgotten, Atreus finds a mural foretelling their entire adventure.
It's your axe. It's Mother. Look. She's arguing with a bunch of giants. She knew giants?
The mural reveals to them that Faye was a giant, Lofe the Just, a giantess warrior who nobly fought against the cruelty of the Aesir gods.
But how? And our fight with Baldur! But that just happened. Wait. They knew everything that was going to happen. The dragon in the mountain, the stone mason, all these drawings. This is our story.
No. This is your story.
Realizing that it was her plan all along for them to return to her home in Jotunheim, Kratos and Atreus say one last goodbye to her as they scatter her ashes at the peak of the mountain.
No. We do it together. Son.
With their journey ended, Atreus was left with just one last question.
I guess there's just one thing I don't understand. my name on the wall. The giants called me... Loki?
Mimir tells Kratos that their actions have changed the very course of fate, and believes that Fimbulwinter is now upon them, the long, brutal winter that precedes the very end of all endings, Ragnarok. Thanks so much for watching this recap, and make sure to like the video and subscribe for more God of War stuff. Ragnarok comes out next week, so I'm super excited to be talking about Norse mythology in the realm of God of War and beyond. It should be really fun. But thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!